Extra.
Good evening, everybody. This is the Metal Hammer of Doom Extra, and I am your mandated reporter, and frankly, I'm mortified, Mr. Mark Radulich. And tonight, we are not prepared. We are doing, there it is. I got the wrong, there it is. There's my logo. Tonight, we are doing a Metal Hammer of Doom Extra for Watain, and the video that we're going to be looking at is We Remain. I, of course, am joined by the man who's taking over tonight, the Metal Coop, Robert Cooper. How do you do, sir?
You know, it's funny. I took the same quiz as you guys, and taking over is my specialty.
We're going to get to that in a second. We have follow up from last week's BDSM for 40-minute bit that was only supposed to go 10 minutes.
Well, let's say we know how to definitely make something stretch.
There's
certainly do, Ollie. We certainly do. Speaking of which, we are also joined by the bratty one, Dick Titten. How you doing, sir?
Oh, good old Dick Titten.
Hey, Dick Titten. What's shaking?
Oh man, Mark Radulich. I cannot wait to sit here and actually comment on a video tonight within probably the first 10 minutes of actually logging on. That'll be great.
We'll get to it eventually. So I do have follow-up. Before we get into before Dick Titten tells us why we're reviewing. Yeah, I don't understand why your name is Jesse in the box. Like why you didn't. I thought we agreed.
Why didn't I? Wouldn't I just lean in right into that, Dick?
Yeah,
Titten?
I thought we agreed. I thought we. Are you wearing a Clock Tower t-shirt?
What you got to save the Clock Tower, Mark Radulich. Yeah. What shirt are you wearing? What you got on?
A shirt that a man wears. Guns and fucking Roses, man.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
Almost
Coop,
50.
Are you eating mac and cheese out of a pot again?
No. I actually have the pot's back there.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I wasn't eating out of a pot this time. No, I was eating out of a bowl like a civilized individual.
Oh, you broke out the cutlery.
I'm wearing a V-neck because I don't know. It's the one time in my life I was like, I don't want to wear one of my cool shirts today.
So, Jesse, I took the quiz. No, after we publicly humiliated you in taking the quiz, and we found out that you're a bratty submissive, which we all knew. Dick Titten, the bratty submissive. I took the quiz too, and in the interest of fairness, I will share some of the percentages. Okay. So, but I want you to ask me, ask me some questions here, and I will answer you. I have my percentages up. I have my whole quiz up. So ask me questions.
Ask you questions. Yes. you had a whole list of questions that you asked me written down.
No, don't ask me questions from the quiz. I'm saying, what do you want to know? Do you want to know? Do you want to know if I'm into age play? That's
okay. Well, I mean, give me I want to know. Number one, I want to know is what's the least? What is the 0%? Because I had a 0%.
I had three. I had three in the 0%. Boy, girl, because I don't do that. Daddy, mommy, because gross, and age play because yuck.
Okay.
Okay. So all three of those were 0.
All right.
So I will tell you, I am 1% pet. There's at least 1% of me that's
what question did you answer?
I want to be a cat. I want to be a little cute cat.
So do you get a boner looking at newspapers? I want to soil these, sir.
Listen, I'm not going to say that I haven't been known to shit on the floor and enjoy it. So
I mean, you're doing better than Andre the Giant.
True.
Remember, he shit on the entire news section in Japan and then wiped his ass with the curtains.
Well, he's Andre the Giant. He can do that. Next question.
I think he can do whatever he wants.
Yes, when you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, and yeah. So okay, all right. Well, I mean, give us the breakdown here, man. I don't really have a whole lot of questions off the top of my head to ask you. I feel kind of it's invasive or something. I'm okay with that happening to me, but you know me.
I wouldn't want to put the guy who did this to me out. I get it. All right. Well, let's settle the debate right now, because we talked about you being a brat, and I was like, but what if I'm a high brat tamer? Turns out I am.
Yeah.
80, and as we saw from the Doctor Strange review during our plug section, when a young Miss Alexis Hana got a little out of control and needed some taming, I am 88% brat tamer. Turns out,
no problem at all. putting
No
her
problem.
in place.
So my top one, 100% Primal Hunter. Arr.
That is
Arr.
very interesting.
Yeah, I
So,
growl
like,
a lot.
you are like stalking your prey and shit.
Yeah,
and,
all right. I'm into the growling.
All right.
All right. 90. I'm gonna skip a couple of these. I'm gonna give you the headline.
Right.
98% voyeur. Apparently, I like to watch shit.
Well,
So
that's that 98%.
98%.
That's
This one should come as no surprise because I am the schedule, as Robert Cooper pointed out. 94% master. Robert Cooper. What do you think about that?
Interesting. Where the fuck did I get on that? I don't even see master.
Close to that was 93% dominant.
Oh yeah, I'm about 70% of that.
Okay. What do you call it? 87% experimentalist. Sounds about right for me.
Okay.
Hey, Jesse, guess what? And I don't know why it said this is so high. I honestly don't know. I don't understand this part of the quiz. Why I, Mark Radulich, married to Melissa Radulich with 2 children, am 87% non-monogamous. Who the fuck knew? I didn't know. Did you know? Did anyone know?
This taken me by surprise, sir.
87% of the Radulich and Broadcasting Network know and getting higher every day? No.
I mean, you slide into my DMs often, sir. Eventually, the world will know.
Don't tell Jason Teasley; he'll get jealous.
Why? Because he puts the T's in Teasley.
Let's go down to one of the lower ones here. So apparently, I'm 33% rope bunny. Who knew?
Okay, all right.
That's some strong rope.
Here's the thing: I really don't want to be tied down because I'll go straight into like I've been taken hostage, and I'm gonna come out swinging.
A lot less control.
Yeah, I'm 2% rope bunny. I got nope.
No,
that's a big old nope.
What
if there's a fire? Man. I understand,
but I am like a 93% rigger apparently.
All right, well, rigger, I am 77%.
All
right,
so 91% rigger. So my bad.
This is the last 2 here that I'm going to share. I'm not going to do the whole list here. We're not doing 40 minutes on this.
Didn't stop us the first time.
It was funny when it was Jesse. Because
when it was public humiliation, it was great.
Speaking of which, 68% degrader.
Hardly know her.
That tracks.
Yeah, that totally tracks. I am 71% exhibitionist, which you would think because of what I've been doing here, it would be higher. You know what I mean? But I guess like I'll exhibit some things publicly, but not all the things. So that makes sense. But how am I like all of these things? I'm 71% exhibitionist and 71% vanilla. How did that? Like, I would have thought vanilla. Like, how do you all these other things and still a high vanilla?
Yeah,
like, I don't get
right.
that.
You like to fuck in front of everybody, but it's missionary.
But that's because I'm a fat ass, man.
Well, that's why you're only 33% rope bunny.
Wah, wah.
I was curious. I'm going there right now, but did we have any comments on the episode? Because I just want to see if people wailed us for,
good news.
Ooh, do you, big boy?
Please.
No, there were no comments. There were no.
Good.
I'll tell you, people have gotten back to me that it's a funny episode. People, so my friend that I go to the movies with, who's in
37 views. That's a lot more views than I've won.
But that's 30 of them are me, or people I know. Guys said that to everybody. I was like, oh my god, you see what we did tonight.
Oh man.
So long story short, though, I have a friend who's in the BDSM King community that I go to the movies with, and I sent it to her, and I was like, I'm curious to get your feedback on it since you're like this is your thing. And she was like, first of all, you guys took awkward to a whole new level. So once again, I'm proud of us. Hang on. Thank you. The
Autism and Broadcasting Network.
But she just thought it was hilarious. Like most people have gotten back to me saying that was comedy gold. And I said on the Doctor Strange review last night, it's not getting any better than that. I'm thinking about just shutting the whole project down.
We have peaked, folks.
Yeah. Took us this long. All right,
Dave.
Robert All right, Robert Cooper, tell us about Watain, and then why are we reviewing Watain tonight? What's Watain? Tell me all about it.
So they're a really fucking awesome black metal band that I would have saw live, but unfortunately, well, the U.S. Customs? I don't know. They couldn't get their visas in time. That's what they get for using MasterCard. So they couldn't tour.
Okay.
Wow, that sucks, man.
But I mean, in terms of overall, though, like they're one of the bigger modern black metal bands. I really, they bring a lot of the fury. This song "Here We Remain" is actually a little different than kind of what I usually hear from them, but really stoked for it because I think this is maybe the second time doing a black metal album. Besides that Mayhem retrospective I did in the laundry room all those years ago with a guy I cannot remember his name. But I had somebody that was like,
"What were you doing in the laundry? Wait, what were you doing in the laundry room with a guy?"
We were talking about white boys in panda bear makeup.
Is that what you call it? Okay, we're good. Thanks.
Well, I mean, let's say one of the boys ended up pretty white.
Moving on.
He's talking about semen.
All right, Jesse, I asked you to pick the video for tonight. So what are we watching?
Well,
we're going to watch Watain. I did.
Are we? We're watching Plantain.
Plantain.
It's a fake
Watain.
gritty banana.
Watain. I have about 3 or 4 different videos that I looked for. I wanted to stick with something recent. Coop, I mean, you're going to know better than obviously I am. These guys are not known for like putting together videos that are going to be entertaining.
No, they're definitely they're here to put a video together that's like, we spent the budget, guys.
On the scale of like one is Upon a Burning Body, where they're just dancing around the drummer in a Tetris game in a piss colored I got you. Airport hangar. Or warehouse, warehouse. Yep. Yeah. And 10 being Hug You Hardcore, where it is.
This will probably be a 2 or a 3 because we do have we got some different settings that happen, but as to the action, I mean, and what's happening, there's a message here, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of play, and there's going to be a lot of instruments, and we're going to watch them play them quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Are they like Sabaton, where they were like playing in a puddle?
No.
How many tanks do you want in this video? Yes. All right, here we go. This is "We Remain" by Watain.
This is a good 7-minute video too, man. And there's credits at the end, so I know we could probably cut it off at that point, but
that's fine.
So
memories are uncertain, and the past differs little from the past that was not. Okay.
Cormac McCarthy.
Past that was.
He's about to claim this land for Britain.
Something like that. Damn it, Dave.
He's looking for a church to burn. All right.
Terror Network video.
Oh, we're gonna get flagged for like being like Al Qaeda or something.
It's fine. What's the worst thing that can happen? They don't have any journalists there.
So, all right, there's your classic black metal logo.
Yes. Unintelligible logo. Check.
No, Watain is not that bad. Wolves in the Throne Room, really bad. It looks like a spider web.
It's just a random collection of cobwebs.
But Goat Moon, mind you, which is not as funny now that I realize they're Nazis.
Oh no,
it was funny when I was 23.
I get that.
All right, so this is a concert preparation or ritual preparation of some sort, I guess.
They're about ready to. This is how they get ready to kill the reporter.
Boo.
Okay. A lot of what are those things called? Sconces? Those aren't sconces.
Oh,
That
wall
guy's drowning.
sconce?
Well, it looked like somebody was holding it.
I'll tell you,
like
this is yet again another example of how are we not being directors for hire for music videos? Because
they're not going to listen to us. I guarantee you. These guys would be like, "Oh no, you are not stifling our vision. Our vision is a bunch of red clouds and me singing in a low-hanging ceiling room." Okay.
Oh, there's a bunch of crosses.
A lot of crosses.
And a lot of bro tat and bro.
That's a lot of crosses.
I kind of worry for that cemetery.
So why do you think he's like blindfolded in those shots?
Because Justice is blind.
Okay.
Are you okay? Sometimes I wonder if you're making stuff up, Coop, or if that's actually what is going on.
Oh yeah, dude, I got more bullshit in the cow pasture. That just came off the dome. I'm proud of
what are we trying to say with this video? Because last week after 40 minutes, we got to Chris Jericho and Sane, and the roller coaster was a euphemism for mental illness. What are we trying to say with this music video?
It's such a random, weird, eclectic.
That's the thing. It's like they go back from concert footage or prepping for the concert to then he's walking on Mars to this.
We're
what
watching
happening?
Enemy Mine. I don't understand. I don't know.
It's the before, the during, and the after for the church burning.
I guess.
It's not a desert. It's all ash.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was reading some things. Coop, again, you know more about this band than I do, but I'm reading some things today as I'm going through. Yeah, this is almost 8 minutes. So we got plenty of time to BS.
8 minutes is all I need.
It suddenly occurred to me that I might have had the volume up too loud, so I don't know how well we were being heard. But I figured let me turn this down. Honestly, at this point, I like black metal and everything. But I like my black metal to be a little bit more metal and a little less black.
Right.
And
right.
This is a little on the. This is
what's your problem with the black?
That was me trying to say I don't like it when it's doom and gloomy.
I think he's talking about the video itself because I swear there's no lighting.
He's like, somebody get a flashlight for this video.
No, and if I could be serious for a moment, I honestly like the side of black metal that's doomy and gloomy is not what I like about it. I like when it's more speedy, when it's more thrashy, when it's more Cradle of Filth, and even Venom or Mayhem. Mayhem played the shit out of their instruments. They played fast. This feels like Opeth, which I don't like. I don't like. The last band that I could handle that was this slow was Typo Negative, but Pete Steele had a man's deep voice. This
I don't know.
is
you couldn't handle him towards the end of a podcast.
Fuck you. Okay, it was before I got on the CPAP. I was tired. We were recording at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't let me tell your girlfriend on you.
What? I mean, I've fallen asleep on the damn podcast too. I still never forget Sean Garmer. Don't you fall asleep? Don't you do it? Damn it! And then as I was falling asleep,
down goes Coop. Down goes Coop.
It was 3 a.m.
Yeah, they record late, man. We get done around 12 or 1, and I put everything to bed. I wake up the next day, and there's 5 things on the American Whammy Network.
American Whammy Network.
American Whammy, where you get your American Sammy, but no American Slammy.
But no American Spammy.
That's right.
So, have you seen these guys before in concert, Coop?
No, I had my chance, and then they got denied for having visa.
Okay.
For not having visa, for having Discover.
And you never had a second shot at them?
No, I actually wanted to go see them a few years ago, pre-pandemic, but that's when they'll be back. They always come towards this area.
Well, there was, I was watching something about how there's a ritual of some sort during the concert.
De La Habitual.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what it was. You wouldn't believe it. But anyway, yeah, it seems like these guys are definitely, they're masters of their craft. They know a lot about black metal. They are absolutely going to put on a show. And when it comes to their videos, they're just like, well, hey, and the purpose of what we just saw, We Remain, it seems like they're saying something about how as a band they've been through a lot, and they've got lots of fans out there. People still love them. And that's really about the most cohesive narrative I could pull from there. As for the rest of the shit that was going on, no idea.
That's what the rest of this fuck show.
I don't know. I mean, they're doing some kind of crazy stuff that they're supposed to be doing because they're black metal bands. So.
All right, well, folks, that is our Metal Hammer of Doom extra reaction to Watain, We Remain. We will be reviewing the full album, Watain, the Agony and Ecstasy of Watain, on Wednesday, May 25th. So for Dick Titten, the Brat, for the Metal Coop, what do you want to be? You want to be Dick Titten? You want to be Jessicans, or you want to be Big Time?
You call me whatever you like, sir. I am at your beck and call. I'm submissive as always.
Perfect. For Dick Titten, for the Metal Coop, Robert Cooper, I'm Mark Radulich. Be well, be safe, and behave.